The Songwriters Performance Workshop is similar to an actor's workshop in that singer-songwriters can come and have a place where they can work on their material. The workshop was designed for people who can sing and play and accompany themselves. Not all of us are skilled musicians, not all of us are skilled, singers. I think that the most important thing as a songwriter is to, first of all, have a feel and a desire to want to write, the lyrics.
Out of this week, I'd like to get Jimmy Messina's take that would provide me some inspiration to write some new music in a different style.
I hope to get to a place where I can learn to craft a song.
I hope to get out of the workshop a performance upgrade from semi-pro to a pro level.
I hope to get out of this workshop a massive hit.
Become a better lyric writer, and just to hear what Jimmy thinks about the songs that I've written so far.
Guidance in songwriting, obviously, regarding melodic variation in my songs, and I'm hoping to come away this week with 2 or 3 songs that I can feel good about recording and performing live.
Looking to improve my writing capabilities from Jimmy, who's a great person to learn from.
I'm hoping to come out with 3 or 4 completed songs so that I can go then put them into production and put them on a new CD.
One of the things that we work in the workshop is getting the fear out of it. A lot of time there's a fear to perform or an anxiety, stage fright you might call it. I work on getting that out of the way because that's usually the first problem. The second problem is that most songwriters are not really prepared when they get on a stage to sing a song. Most of them have been singing in their bedroom and they haven't got the right key. They may be singing too soft. So we work on the projection of the song and performing it, and finding a way to get inside it themselves and express their emotions and feelings in lyrical and musical terms is what the point of this workshop is about.
My expectations have modified significantly since I've been here this week. My original goal of wanting to get 3 or 4 songs has been pared down to now I have 1 song that I think is a fabulous song. So, and I've learned a lot. I've learned about collaboration, and I've learned more about the process.
What's irreplaceable that I've learned is you have to write songs to hit to the heart of the listener, to their emotional core.
There's a lot of things going through my head about this week so far. Probably the biggest thing for me are the enhancements that are made to my song, which I would never have thought of.
I've always been very superfluous in my writing, and now it's becoming more focused on achieving a result, an emotional end out of the listener's ear.
I think, one of the things that's impressed me the most is watching Jimmy work with 8 people on very sensitive parts of themselves, very vulnerable components, writing, putting yourself out there, and being able to masterfully get us to grow and expand, to let go of our concepts, and in the process of letting go of our concepts, actually become a better songwriter, a better performer.
Spotlight's coming on now. It's giving me that kind of feel. Living out a fantasy. Just another movie reel.
You're going to get a very intimate close-up view of the performers playing their instruments, singing their parts. I think you're going to see for the amateur side the tenseness. You're going to probably be writing on every note that they're singing, but you're also going to see the beauty of someone doing something really for the first time, truly in a professional environment. The Songwriters Performance Workshop works from what we call an in-the-round format, and our audience is actually sitting around us.
About the lady in the front row, looking back at me like a mirror of my life. I can't help wondering what she sees.
They're going to be working on their songs to try to learn how to connect their feelings and emotions with the words and the lyrics that they're singing. As an audience, you get a chance to kind of look at the left side of a performer or the right side. Some people might be seeing their back, but then the next song, because it's in the round, you'll see a different perspective.
What am I so afraid of that I don't want to see? What am I afraid
It's a very intimate evening of music, much different than you would find in a concert. It gives the performer a chance to feel close to the other performers because we're all looking at each other and we're able to see each other's face, and if we've been practicing vocal harmony parts, we're tense and ready to have that happen. It feels very, very supportive, and I think from the audience standpoint, they get a chance to experience something they are not likely to see in a regular concert. The second half of the show will be the celebrity songwriters, which I've invited to the show. These guys are just super, super talented people.
It was a beautiful morning, not a cloud in the sky, and the wind whispered down through the trees. And the tune it was playing, and the light in her eyes, they sang such a sweet harmony. They sang so sweetly. Looking out window and looking down around, I haven't got enough to leave this town forever. Looking out window and looking down around, I haven't got enough to leave this town forever. Lay me down to sleep, come and lay down by my side. I've been traveling for 5,000 days and nights, trying to make my way back home. So I say a prayer for you in my own little way. No, you won't be coming back this way. So I say a prayer for you. I had a dream last night, I remember everything. All the people in the world were in bed with me. Somehow there was room for all, and everyone got along. Everyone was smiling, singing this here song. But if you're down and out, you can't find your way. If you just can't stand the thought of one more day. If you've given up hope, all else fails, choose the love word every day. Choose the love word love you guys.
So when we first began the workshop, first thing I asked each of you is why are you here? What do you expect to learn? And what do you want to take away from this workshop?
You know, I didn't get what I expected, but I got something really a lot more than that. And I do think the camaraderie and the working in collaboration is something that I really haven't had much experience with. Last night also was extraordinary, and I discovered I really, really do like to perform, so that's also good to know. And so I think I have one really good song. I think it was really worth it. I love it. I would recommend it to anybody, and people will come in with expectations, and they'll probably be blown, but you'll get something else.
Keely.
Yeah, I was drawn to the workshop just by the idea of being in the presence of you, of course, and other people immersed in making music for a week, because it's been a few years since I've been in Nashville, and I wanted to reignite my connection to the spirit of music. And I think I really got that in spades. And I also said I wanted to get a new perspective on songwriting, which I think you really gave me, with trying to hit the emotional core, you know, and really think about that as you're writing your lyrics. I definitely got what I came for, and it's really, truly was a magnificent gift, Jimmy. I really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was awesome. And I learned something from each and every one of you guys, you know, from listening to you work on your songs and make the changes. And the performance last night was just killer. And, you know, to hear all you guys step up to the plate, and it's really something. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Craig.
Yeah, so Jim, this totally has exceeded my expectations. As a new songwriter, you gave me the skills to get to my emotional core. You also gave me the skills to prepare myself for to be more confident in going out and performing. That's always a scary proposition. Also, building a song from the foundation up. We started off just reading lyrics. It came in with all this great music in our heads, and that was great. This has been a fantastic experience.
Carrie.
I guess I didn't know what to expect, but at the same time, I expected good things too, you know. And I've been to a couple of these type of events or workshops, and every time it's something different, you know. And this was really unique, and especially the culmination last night. I mean, you don't stop learning. I mean, last night it was just even networking just with the fellow participants here, but also the professionals that came in and yourself, you know. And I have. I'm taking away a lot here. I'll be looking at my writing in a new way, and I tend to lean toward the comical bent, but some people are drawing me toward another side, you know. And so I really want to examine writing in a new light now, you know. And you give me a little memory trick there too, so I'm going to start implementing that, you know, and watching people grow as well, you know, because as you mentioned, you know, you learn from how they're learning, you know.
That's right.
And it's been fantastic, so thank you.
Preston.
Yes, sir.
Is that is that Mickey Mouse? I see.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a good likeness. I must say.
Thank you. Well, I feel just so inspiring to watch you take the basic structure of the songs that people presented, add just a little change, a chord, a couple words here and there. And watch the song take shape and become something of real quality. And that was one of my expectations, hopes, was to get 2 or 3 songs that I really felt good about, proud of, that I could perform live and so on. And I definitely got that. And so there was a double-pronged thing. One was watching the process of you go through it with everyone, which was wonderful to see. And then, of course, the result with my own stuff. I really felt I was challenged all week and pleased with the results of being part of the team, I felt, where you had an option at various points to put yourself, I'll help you if you'll help me, and so many times that worked out beautifully, and it was just wonderful. And to be part of that kind of a family atmosphere, helping each other, was great experience. And thank you so much.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Antara, how was the workshop for you?
So I've attended, what, 5, 6 workshops or something like that. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's been several years since I've been musical, because I've had a baby for, she's 2 years old now. I went into this really grateful to be working with you again and excited to experience the process as an observer, but I soon found out it was very difficult to sit on the periphery and not be part of that, So that was all about ego, but luckily I'm grateful you brought me in to participate in that capacity. I didn't realize, and you may not have realized when we initially spoke, that I would be sort of the bridge. That sort of naturally occurred. Yeah, that felt very natural, and it was so great to work with Jenai on her song. I think I was telling Brendan, actually, I was excited for this workshop because it would be like a shot in the arm for me, to get back on my horse and, to get re-inspired. And I needed the reminder about how to build those songs. You forget if you don't practice. You forget. So, this is grown-up rock camp. We don't get to do this. This is such a rare experience for adults. You don't.
It's not fantasy camp here. This is the real deal. There are people here who care about you and want to see you be the best that you can, and not just run you through like a herd of cattle and cut off a chunk of beef. Let's thank Antara for.